Well, good morning. It's Rob, and this is the beginning of my very busy day. There I am in bed with my guitar. Pretty typical. Anyway, so I just thought I would capture everything that goes on in a typical day when I'm home. Being freelance, I'm home often when I'm not working. And we're just letting Diego in. He always wants to play. Big laundry day here. We're going to see a lot of laundry in this video. I filmed this on March 7th, 2022. Just capturing the stuff I get up to during a typical day. Giant pile of laundry next to our COVID puzzle. Oh, don't look at that. That COVID puzzle that's been sitting there for months. We should get rid of that. Socks, you gotta watch out with Diego. Big on socks. And off he goes. I won't see that again. And today we're gonna see a lot of garbage and a lot of laundry. But garbage needs to go out. Today is Monday. Garbage gets picked up tomorrow, so we'll walk out to the garbage house. There it is. We actually found this little plastic house, and it's the same exact colors as our real house. Just a coincidence. So, we'll drag this old garbage out to the street. I probably took it out too early, but I'm worried if I forget that, it won't go out. We generate a lot of garbage for two people, I gotta say. Anyway, you can check out my new Ford Maverick for 2022. I think I'm the only one that's ever bought one. Alright, garbage will go onto the street here. And we will continue on with my very busy day. Alright, back in the garage. First project for today, I've got to do some caulking. Good time. This is not a thing I'm good at. I usually make a big giant mess, but we're gonna grab that. Here's my cool old 8-track garage stereo. Grab this torture device here and clean some stuff up. While I'm at it, I remembered my toilet seat is loose. We're going to tighten this up as well. These plastic screws are just terrible. I don't know who thought of those, but they should be punished severely. As I'm walking around, I remember our humidifier needs to be emptied. That thing weighs a ton. There's a giant bucket on the bottom, so it can really fill up and pull all that water out. I should probably dump it somewhere further away from the house, but hey, I'm making a video. You get to see it all come out. Alright, continuing on. Heading downstairs. What could we be doing down here? Well, you may have guessed it. We're going to clean the litter box. Now I'm going to spare you from the more disgusting parts of my day. But this is one of my many tasks that I carry out when I'm not working. This is why I like to work a lot. Alright, there's our high-tech security at the back door there. Because now, more garbage. We put out these little cement lily pads there. They were actually part of a parking space that I built. I put a lot of work into digging out that parking space, laying down sand, dirt, rocks underneath it, and laying these little pads down, but they all kept moving. No matter what I did to try to secure them, they all just kept moving around. So we had a guy build that pad there, and now we have this little path down to the street. Pretty cute. Alright, it occurred to me I should get some exercise in. And we're going to go stream crossing for a half hour. And you'll get to watch every second of it. Are you ready? Here we go. Of course, since I have ADD, I noticed that the Charlie Brown trash can was full, so that's about as much exercising as I got in today. Because now, more trash needs to go out. Come on, Charlie. We're headed to the kitchen. Oh, still got my sock. Give me that damn sock, you silly dog. All right, we emptied out Charlie now. And what could be next? So I had a job yesterday. I work at the Caffeine and Octane Car Show on their TV show of the same name. And every time I do a job, it takes a good hour to take all the gear and sort it all out and put everything back where it goes. I've got to have everything in the exact place that it's supposed to go so I can find it at the next job. But Diego wanted to go out. He's going to want to play ball at least 15 times a day. And this was one of them. So here we are again with more lily pads and giant trash can laying there. I built him this little box here for his balls. I usually pick the dirtiest one. That's the one that he wants to go for, usually. Let's see if he does. All right, D-Eggs. Go get it, buddy. And this is Diego's favorite place to take a pee-pee, under the deck. I think he smells some critters that live down here, and he feels the need to pee on them. Unfortunately today, he got scared by the tarp and decided not to. Alright, I happened to notice the hammock, and that was looking good to me, so maybe I thought I'd jump in there for a sec and see what that was like. Maybe I can get Diego to join me too. We shall see. All right. Yes, indeed. This is much better. There he is with his dirty ball. And away we go. All right, yes, much better. Diego and I are going to relax here for a second. So we'll just chill out here and say good night. See you in a bit. So we had this tree cut down a couple of years ago, and I told them, just chop it up, we'll use it for firewood. Well, the pieces they left for us are about 60, 70 pounds. It's all I can do just to drag them around and do something with them. So we're going to get them loaded up in the rack over there. Yeah, Diego thinks that ceramic cat up on the top of the fence is real. We've shown it to him multiple times, but I think he's still convinced it's just going to jump off there one of these days. All right, time to feed the birds, and more high security back here. Giving away all our household secrets. We use this bird seed that we put hot sauce on, and it's supposed to keep the squirrels away. Apparently birds don't have tongues, so they don't mind if the seed is spicy, but squirrels are not a fan. So we've got the Squirrel Buster bird feeder, and we're going to load that up. We get a lot of birds back here because we got a lot of trees. All right, get that thing back out there and continue on with my very busy day. what could be next? Ah, washing my hands, because if you don't, you will inevitably stick your finger in your eye with all that hot stuff on it, and it's very painful. All right, I happen to notice a big giant box of Pringles that we have here. Thought it might be time for a little snack. And back to the giant pile of twisted up laundry. Yes, indeed. Do we know how to have fun around here or what? Get these things hung up. Let's do it. Here we go. And then I'll finish that puzzle. Okay, not really. I'm never finishing that puzzle. I thought, during COVID that a puzzle might be fun. I did one, and yeah, wasn't that into it. Some things seem a lot more fun in your mind till you actually try them out, and boy, I was just bored to death. But we did complete one of them. That one we just didn't get that far with. All right, more laundry going into the washing machine. I don't want to jinx it, but I think we realized that this washer is like 25 years old. So we're going to knock on wood and hope it gives us a little more service. A couple more years. Come on, little washer. You can do it. All right. Diego needs to play more ball. Except I'm the worst thrower in the history of people who have ever thrown anything. And the ball, of course, ended up on top of the table. I'll get it for you, buddy. Hold on. There we are. And off we go. There's another pile of laundry over there I noticed in a basket. That one's been there for a while. I know my wife's going to hate seeing all this dirty stuff in the house. All right. Are we getting to the caulking? Oh, yeah. It's a good time. It's going to be a lot of fun to operate the caulk gun and try to film. Because, like I said, I'm terrible at this when I have two hands. But we had some ants coming in here, so we're going to fill that stuff up. And hopefully that will do the trick. Most likely not, though. Who knows where ants coming from? It's always somewhere that, you can't see. That little blue tile there, we actually found those out in the dirt and added them to our backsplash. I believe it's the original tile from our bathroom. House is built in 65, and it was somewhere in this house, so we added a couple of those just for old time's sake. All right, I know that looks like a terrible job, but we'll smooth it out. It'll look a bit better, and the blinds go in front of it anyway. You will never know. I cut out the part where I did a lot of swearing trying to get these blinds back up. Even though I installed this thing myself, I couldn't remember how to do it. All right, as I'm thinking about this job, I remembered there's another part of the house that also needs a little bit of attention. So we'll squirt some of this messy stuff on here. Get it all over everything. And hopefully make it look decent after the fact. All right, so, a little bit falls on the ground or on the painting or whatever. All right, Diego, what's he need now? Let's find out. You gonna help with laundry? Oh, this is something that whenever I film, Diego has no reaction to, but when I'm not filming, he acts like an insane animal. He hates tinfoil. I don't know what it is. So once in a while I'll try to film it, and then he's perfectly calm. But he is not a fan of the tinfoil. It's like that movie, A Quiet Place. We've got to be super quiet with the tinfoil, or he just goes nuts. All right, putting that away and on to the next project. All right, well, it's lunchtime. Time for some leftovers. Made some pasta and meat sauce for dinner last night. We use HelloFresh, and you will see that later. It's not cheap, but at least you don't waste a bunch of food. They give you everything you need to make these meals. There's usually enough left over. And there's some leftover laundry. All right. We'll get that taken care of as well, while our food is heating up. Oops, don't look at that. I happen to notice that one of the animals barfed over here again. I'll save all the disgusting stuff, but get that cleaned up. And time for lunch and depressing world news. And now we'll clean another mess up and continue on with my very busy day. All right, what do we got here? Treats. Diego loves a good treat and will always go outside if presented with one. Unless it is raining, as it currently is, so we're going to see that later. For now, I believe he will run right out there and softly take the treat from me. He's such a gentleman. See you later, Diego. All right, back to my equipment. And one of the things I need to do after every job is charge batteries again. I use rechargeable batteries. Otherwise, I would go through hundreds of batteries a year. So these rechargeables are great. You just have to look after them and make sure they are charged up for every job you do. All right, where can we be heading now? Out the front door, because my new HelloFresh delivery is here. There it is. Diego's interested to see what we are having for dinner. Let's find out, in fact, what they have sent us. I'm just realizing my wife's going to see all the things I do around the house. She isn't here that I try to get away with, like using our good steak knives to open boxes. All right, I think we're going to do this one for dinner, actually. Chicken quesadilla. Looks delicious. We'll get a couple more recipes here and then put them away for the rest of the week. And then HelloFresh box has to go bye-bye. So back out to the trash can. This is good to count how many times I actually open this garage door during the day. It's got to be about 100. This time Diego will go out with us too. The good thing about Diego is he has total separation anxiety, so he will not leave my side. We'll go out and maybe play a little ball. What do you think? As I make yet another trip to the trash can. Oh, look at that. They knocked over our recycling can already. That did not take long. I don't even have any room in here to shove all this stuff in here, but it's going to get even fuller as the day continues on. All right, let's get that in there. And good time to check the mail. See what we got going on in here. Lots of fun stuff. All right, Diego, here's your ball. While shooting all this video, made my phone die and kind of full from lunch, so nap time. We'll see you later. I was down about an hour. That was good. Back to playing ball and more laundry. Now I can come out of here and go into there. I really have to commend anyone who's going to sit through this whole video. I think it's just basically for me to document my life in 2022, and someday I'll look back on this and say, man, was that boring. All right, now things are getting more exciting. That's my 83 Mustang GLX, and I like to take that out once a week. If you have an old car, you've got to keep them exercised, or like a person, they get stiff, they freeze up. So we're going to head on down the street here to my P.O. box and see if anybody sent me any money. I think, I get kind of excited sometimes when I go to the post office box thinking that I actually got paid for some of these jobs that I do. But we're quickly going to see that, yes, indeed, I did not today. Another sad, empty post office box day for me. But at least I got to take the convertible out on a nice day and give it a little bit of exercise out there. We all need it. I didn't get much today, as you see. And yes, nothing in there, so back home we go. Oh well, car did great though. Really, for a 40-year-old car, can't ask for much more. Starts, stops, looks great, fun to drive. I'm digging it. All right, thank you, Mustang. And back into the house where we find Diego Dog.
Buddy.
Buddy.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
So this year I decided that I'm going to perform all 194 Beatles songs for my YouTube channel. So here's a sample. Hey Jude, don't be afraid. You were made to go out and get her. The minute you let her under your skin, then you begin to make it better. And we are back with some Amazon packages on the porch. More projects for me. Diego thinks that everything that arrives on the porch is for him. Not always the case, although we do get some stuff shipped that he is excited to see. All right. One of my purchases was a George Foreman grill cover that I was tipped off about. Someone told me it'll fit right over the type of cart that I use to carry my sound equipment, which is a Frisbee golf cart. So the George Foreman grill cover is going to go over that, and it will keep my stuff out of the rain. All right, here's a spot on the couch. My wife blamed on me, said it was soot. I had it on my hands, so we're just going to get that cleaned up so she'll forget about that. And move on with our day. Look at that. Good as new. And more laundry to deal with. Does it get any better than this, folks? Another load in the washer. And away we go. Let's do it. All right, if that wasn't fascinating enough, what could be happening next? But, in fact, Diego getting some water in his bowl. Oh, look at my thirsty puppy. Got a little business to take care of here. As I said, I worked on the TV show Caffeine and Octane yesterday. And in order to get paid, they're going to need an invoice from me. Even though this computer's only a couple of years old, if I try to open an Excel spreadsheet, which I have my invoice on, takes about an hour and a half. That's usually what I get, a blank screen. Anyway, we'll compress the time here and send this email off to Ed so I can get paid for my job. All right, my next project is replacing this power strip here. I got one from a company called Kung Fu King. And we're just going to swap this bad boy out. I broke it a little while ago, and now look at that. Good as new. And you won't believe it, I found even more laundry. Actually, who am I kidding? It's the same pile I've been dealing with all day. Alexa, play my notifications.
From Amazon Shopping. 2 shipments have arrived, including toggle switch.
He should. Oh, you're helping with the laundry? Yes. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna help too? Oh, yes. Kiss, kiss. And guess who needs some more attention? So out we go. One more time. What could he want now? Let's find out. Oh, the ball. What a surprise. And we filled up the trash can yet again. So more trash needs to go out onto the street. We've all seen this movie before, and I already know there's no room out there, but we're just gonna shove it in there and hope that we can find a little more space to deal with all of the trash that we generate in this house on a weekly basis. It's really quite incredible. All right, well, we're gonna make it work. And now, back to the equipment. Does it get any more exciting? So, like I said previously, all this equipment needs to be sorted back out, put back in the proper place, because when I need it, every second counts, and they can't be waiting around for me. So it's got to go back to its proper place so that I will know where to find it for the next time. And after that delicious snack, more laundry. And it is not true that Mikey died eating Pop Rocks and Coke. Just an old urban legend. All right, we've emptied this out, and now we can fill it up again. All right, but wait, what's happening out here? I don't even remember. Let's find out. We're gonna let Diego out? No. Is it raining? Maybe it's raining. Oh, that's what it is. It's raining. All right, battery's all charged up, so we'll put those away. So we will be ready to rock at the next gig. Like I said, everything's got to go in its place. Otherwise, I will freak out if I can't find it. That's half the battle, is just knowing where stuff is. I know I, have the particular item, but if I can't find it, yeah, there's gonna be trouble.
You be sweet, and you stop eating the flowers. Yeah. What's up with that? What do you think about that, Gogo? Yeah, I don't like that cat.
And back to the laundry we go. I'm even shocked at how much laundry I'm doing today. But as you can see, I'm all over the place. I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and at some point, it all gets done. I just get bored with it very easily. Seinfeld says that after 40, everything is just repetition. I think he pretty much knows what he is talking about. Look at those things all folded up and back where they belong. Indeed we will. And that will go in the trash can, making even more trash. Yes, you just saw our toilet. Well, Sugar's getting a bite to eat there in the food house. And I think it's time to get ready to make some dinner. All right, let's get that bag out and get those quesadillas going. And what goes better with quesadillas than some frozen French fries? So we'll get those on a tray there and heat those up as well. Oh, don't those look delicious? I'm starting to feel like this whole video is just a half-hour long HelloFresh commercial. Anyway, we're gonna get these quesadillas going here. It is almost dinner time. And my day is almost done. Can you believe all the things we did together? Yes, indeed, I could not have done it without your help. So thanks for coming along. We are almost at the end. Boy, those are so good. I already ate them, but I feel like I could eat them all over again. Oh, the lady, is the lady home? Ah, the lady's home. Hi, baby. Hey, guys. What you guys doing? Whoa. There were 7 deer in our yard today. Diego just wants to get in on a little of the action. And that's the end of my very busy day. Thank you so much for joining me. And off they go.